Today we'll be looking at SEN-39003, a breakout for the AS3935 digital lightning sensor. This sensor can give an estimate to the distance of the approaching storm by detecting lightning strikes up to 40 kilometers away. The AS3935 sensor can be unusually complex, so we'll try to document some of the customer setup questions and shed some light on some of the nuances this sensor may have. This is figure 17 from the AS3935 datasheet. It shows how the sensor outputs a distance to the storm front rather than a distance to an individual strike. We will be trying to replicate this figure with a bench test. To facilitate testing of SEN-39003, we offer SEN-39002. This board emulates lightning by generating RF signals. It was also designed as an Arduino shield and can be placed directly into an Arduino Uno. Our emulator code is set up to create a few strikes progressively getting closer, and then simulate 50 strikes at the far distance. This should give us a good idea of how the lightning sensor's algorithm works. The test takes quite a while to run, and it's really not all that exciting, so we'll jump right into the analysis. The sensor outputs two values. One is the estimated distance to the storm front in kilometers, and the second is a unitless energy value representing the strength of the strikes. We can plot both over time and see how they compare. At the beginning of the test, when the emulator goes from producing far strikes to medium strikes, both the estimated distance and the signal strength values respond identically. The same is true for the next step for the medium strikes to the close strikes. The funky response occurs when the emulator simulates a storm leaving by going from producing close strikes to far strikes. A common point of confusion people have brought to our attention is the apparent divergence of strike energy and storm distance estimation as the storm departs. However, this is the intended response. The AS3935 chip has a built-in algorithm that performs a statistical calculation based on previous lightning strike data for a built-in factor of safety. Moving further along the test, you can see that the distance estimation returns to the expected value after a significant number of events have occurred at the far distance. As I mentioned before, this sensor can be quite complex, and there's a lot more that we can't cover in just 2 minutes. For more information, such as indoor-outdoor settings and sensor calibration, check out the product pages and application notes on our website, playingwithfusion.com.